Okay, my name is Adrian. Welcome to the channel, English with Adrian. And if you want to learn English, if you want to expand your vocabulary, and if you want to speak like a native Englishman, then welcome to the channel. But in today's lesson, let's look at the conditional sentences. Let's have a look what they're all about. Let's get started. So, conditional sentences describe things that could, would, or should have happened. It could happen, it could happen, it would happen if, or should. Everything is working, it should do this. It should do, yeah. Like, for example, we have the zero conditional sentence, which is something always true and describes a result. If you do something, this over here will happen. Something, that. Something here, that. You push, something else will fall off. You pull, something else will pull towards you. So like, if you learn English, always, if you learn English, you will get better. If you exercise more, you will feel better. If you exercise, you will be healthier. If you run, you will be thinner. If you climb, you'll be stronger. And a few other things like more hand-eye coordination, better hand-eye coordination. If you practice Chinese, you'll learn Chinese. When you speak English, you will get better. When she starts coming to the class, she'll get better. When he is here, then we'll talk to him. When he is here. Yeah. Oh, when you are here, then we'll talk. When he arrives, we'll talk. When my glasses are dirty, I will clean them. Yeah, when they're dirty, the result, that describes the result is they'll be cleaned. So we're looking at this action here and what happens as a consequence of it. So when we look at the sentence, if or when, if action, you don't speak or you do speak English, you don't speak English, you do speak English, comma, always a comma, the middle, the comma, rest of the sentence, the result. If you don't speak English, comma, you won't learn it. If you're not making money, comma, you can't buy nicer things. You can't invest. That's very important. When you make more money, comma, you can invest. If you have enough money, comma, you can start spending more, buying nicer things. If you are taller, well, if you were taller, you could see. If you were taller, comma, you could see. Yeah. But that's just the first one. There's a few other conditional sentences. Let's keep going. Okay, but let's look at this conditionals with imperatives, telling people what to do. Do this, do that, do this, don't do that. Go here, go there, come here. Yeah. So, what could happen, and what to do about it. What could happen, and the things you need to do in order to resolve it. So, if the cat is hungry, the cat's hungry, feed it. Give it food. Nom nom. Give the cat food if it's hungry. If the cat is hungry, give it food. Give it food. Quite straightforward. Ugh. Don't let the cat starve. Oh, that won't go down too well. If you're tired, go to bed. If you're tired, go to bed. When you're sleepy, when you got bags under your eyes, when you're sleepy, you need to go to sleep. When you're sleepy, go to sleep. Don't stay up too late if you've got some business tomorrow, if you're busy tomorrow. Don't be too late if it starts now, if it starts tomorrow. Yeah. Let's look at the sentence. So, if, simply if, with the present simple, if you're hot, you're hot. If you're hot, comma, imperative, the command, the instruction, open the window. If you're hot, open the window. If you're thirsty, have a glass of water. Have a glass of water. Yeah. If you're cold, get a jumper. Get warm. Cold. Yeah. If you're bored, if you're bored, then go to the gym. Go to the gym. Awesome. Yeah. Cool. But that's conditional sentences with imperatives. Imperatives, so if there's something's happening, what to do about it? Action. What action do you take? Well, we'll figure it out, won't we? If something, comma, then imperative. Do something else. If the cat is hungry, feed it. Cool. Let's keep going. But then we have the first conditional, which is the future real, which uses if to describe a future action that may happen afterwards as a result. Like likely action, ... future event. Some action, ... future event. So if I had more time, then I'll record more videos. If I had more time, then I'll record, just like this, more videos. I'll record more videos. Yeah, how cool is that? So let's look at the sentence structure. If, present simple, I have time. If I have more time, if I have time, comma, as always, comma, future with will, something you will do in the future. I will record more videos. Ah, nice. If I start running, I will lose weight. I'll get healthier. Yeah. If I go to Bermuda, I'll have travelled somewhere new and seen a new part of the world, and I'll learn a lot as well. If I get time, I will do a few chores. I have to do a few chores, definitely. If I get time, I will do other things I need to do. Book a few tickets and accommodation, mainly for Mexico, which is complete something else, but okay. But we're using if with an action, something like a desire or something you're doing, and then comma, as always, and will. What is the result of this in the future? If I start running, I will get healthier. If I record longer videos, I will get more watch time. If I talk about Spanish to English, Spanish and English together as opposed to just English, I'll get more views. I'll get more subscribers. Pretty cool, isn't it? If I go to America, I will have to go to Boston, as I've got family there. Yeah. So this is the future real, and things are if, based on actions and what will happen afterwards. What will happen after the thing happening. Yeah, how cool is that? Let's keep going. There's always more to learn. Okay, so let's have a look at this second conditional then, which talks about unreal and unlikely events and the things that are going to unlikely happen as a result. So something or unlikely event, if I become champion, just champion in general, nothing particular. Unlikely event, if I become champion, unlikely result. Unlikely result. I would live elsewhere. I would live elsewhere. If I become champion, I would live elsewhere. Okay. If I wasn't here, I would be in Mexico. Now, it's interesting to note that the second half isn't necessarily unrealistic. It's just to achieve that is unrealistic because this is not met. If this was met, this would be entirely realistic. If I wasn't here, if things are a little different, if things were a lot different really, I would be in Mexico, or Spain, or Gibraltar, Bermuda, Canary Islands, Thailand, depends on a few things. And business. Yeah, stuff like that. So let's look at the sentence, how it's made. So we have if. As always, if. If this, if that. Past simple. Something happened in the past. I became champion. If I became champion, comma, very important, comma, would or could with a base form. I would something, or I could have done something. I would live in Mexico. I would live elsewhere. I could live in Mexico. If I became champion, comma, I would live elsewhere. The base form, elsewhere, just somewhere else in general. If I learned Chinese, if I could speak Chinese fluently, comma, I would travel all around China. Ooh, that'd be an interesting experience. If I knew Spanish, if I could speak Spanish, comma, I could, if I wanted to, could have started a Spanish speaking channel as opposed to English. Hey, that's life. If I travelled the world, which is unlikely to happen because of logistics, if I travelled the world, comma, I would have been in so many continents and seen so many things, done so many cool stuff. It's amazing. Who knows? It's amazing. Complete different person. As a side note, I find whenever you come back from travel, you're always a new person. If I come back to England a new person, or if I come back, it's unlikely, if I come back to England the same as before, comma, then I would not have used the travel to the best of my... I would not have done the right thing when I was travelling if I came back the same person. If. Which is unlikely. Yeah. So that's interesting. Second conditional, unreal events, unlikely. Unlikely actions, unlikely results. An unlikely event leads to unlikely result. Cool. However, if you want to keep learning about the past simple, I did another video on the past simple. You can watch it here. How cool is that? But apart from that, let's keep going. Let's keep going. But let's look at this last one then. Third conditional. Third conditional, past unreal. Oh, things that happened in the past like regrets. Oh, regrets that had things been different would have affected the present. But it's too late now. We have to live. We have to live with the consequences, the results of what happened. We have to live with it. So, example, if I had more time, if I had more time, I would have slept more. Or, if I had closed the window, you wouldn't have heard that noise. So many mistakes. So many mistakes. But this thing did not happen. I didn't have sleep, didn't close the window. So, this did not happen. If I had more sleep, I would have been awake and fresher. But it didn't happen. I didn't have much sleep, so I'm tired. If I had closed the door, you wouldn't have heard the sound. At the window, you wouldn't have heard the sound. But you did. Oh dear. If we had more time, we would have built more. If we had more time, we would have built more things. Yeah. If we had more lessons, we would have made more money. But we haven't got that much money, so we lost out. If I had not much really. Let me think. If I had more time, I would record so many more videos, definitely, yeah. If I had more time, I would record 5, 7, 10 videos a day for a long time. I would record. Massive backlog, but hey, that's it. It didn't happen. So couldn't have happened. But let's look at the sentence structure. If had plus past participle. If we had more time, had more money, had more chance, more opportunity, more freedom, more women. If we had more time, comma, would, could, might. Would, could, might. We would, something we wanted to do, have built more. Would have built more cars. If we had more funding, comma, we would have built more cars. If we had more time, comma, we could, if we wanted to, if it was possible, we could have made more research. But we should have made more research. We might have done this instead, might have done that. If we had more opportunity, comma, we might start a business. Maybe, 50-50, maybe. If she had more, if we had more freedom, we would not have to pay so much tax. If we had more opportunity, if we had more opportunities, comma, we could have invested a lot more into shares and property. Interesting. Yeah. So that's the third conditional. Past unreal, expressing regret. Things that didn't happen in the past, and so this thing we wanted now didn't happen. Yeah, it didn't happen, so we have to live with the consequences. Consequences. Did not happen, ... so this did not happen. However, if you want to keep learning English, and you want to expand your vocabulary, and you want to speak like a native Englishman, then hit the subscribe button below and press the bell notification right next to it for the latest uploads. Until then, bye for now.